Energy is what creates physical reality. Physical reality doesn't create physical reality. Energy creates physical reality, and you are the energy that is creating your physical reality. So how do some powerful creators of their own physical reality get stuck in these experiences in which their physical reality, their environment, is actually creating them? In this video, I'm going to draw out this process so that if you are giving your power to your physical environment and allowing your physical environment to create you instead of you creating it, you can take your power back and become the version of you that you know you can be, and live in the reality and allow yourself to create the reality that you know you can create. To the whiteboard. Okay, so let's deconstruct this. Firstly, let's talk about how a powerful creator of reality can be giving their power to their environment and allowing themselves to be overpowered and created by their environment. So here is a powerful creator of reality. And as we know, this powerful creator of reality is building their physical reality around them. So their physical reality is flowing from within them, and they are experiencing themselves, their own energy, as a physical reality experience. So this person's physical reality is actually a byproduct of this person. This person is energy. This physical reality is almost like the ash residue after a fire has burned. Their physical reality is almost like a chemical reaction that is happening after this person has been creating the energy that is them, that is their experience. So physical reality is actually a mirror. It is a reflection that is reflecting back to a person what they're creating, what they're believing, where their energy is. So if you want to know, what is my frequency? What is my energy? What are my beliefs? Look at your physical reality, because your physical reality is a mirror that is reflecting you back to yourself. And other than being a mirror for you to see and acknowledge your own frequency, physical reality actually has no built-in meaning. So us humans can get so caught up in how physical reality looks and allow it to tell us how to feel instead of using it as a tool, as an indication of how we're doing, as a creator. And how you decide to define physical reality is how you will plug yourself into physical reality and allow it to be the creator of you. For instance, I want you to imagine that there is a painting in a gallery, and 1 million people have gone and seen this painting in this gallery, and every single person has their own individual definition of this painting. Everyone perceives this painting in their own unique way, and physical reality is the same thing. But how you perceive this painting is actually a reflection of yourself. Now, I want you to imagine that this painting is actually a mirror, and you're now looking directly into a mirror and you are seeing yourself. Now, where does the power lie in this process? Does the power lie in the mirror? Should the person just keep staring into the mirror, waiting for their reflection to tell them something different? Or should the person change the energy that they're putting into the mirror and then allow the mirror to reflect something back to them? But some people, upon looking into the mirror, when they see the reflection, they just believe that the reflection is telling them who they are. They forget that the power is inside of you. You are the energy that is creating this reflection. So when it comes to your physical reality, if you are standing in your physical reality and observing the way that reality is, and then allowing the way that you're observing reality and how you're defining it to be that it doesn't look the way you wish it does, and you're waiting for the reflection to change and give you something to make you feel a particular way, instead of acknowledging that when you choose to feel a new way, when you choose to put a new energy into the mirror that is physical reality will mirror that energy back to you. Instead of doing that, you are waiting for physical reality to give you evidence that you've changed, that it's changed. But really, the power lies within you and the energy that you're putting into the mirror. How do I know this for sure? Well, I can be sitting in my physical reality and I can be of a particular vibration. I can be vibrating from a lackful vibration, and I can be perceiving my reality in a specific way, then receiving all of the thoughts and ideas and perceiving my reality from the frequency that I am being. And not only that, I am also receiving my past and my future potentials from this vibration. So I'm lined up with all of the lack that's happened in the past, and I'm lined up with all potential lack outcomes in the future. And then I can sit in meditation, change my vibration, become a new vibrational being. And even though when I open my eyes, I'm still in the same physical environment, I'm perceiving it in a whole new way. And I'm actually pouring this new energy out into my physical environment. And the past, I'm now remembering different memories from the past that are aligned with my new vibration. And I'm now thinking about future potentials that are now aligned with my new vibration. And I am now observing my reality, receiving and perceiving it from my new vibration. Even though physical reality, even though the items in the room all look the same, and the atoms are all in the same structures that they were before the meditation, when I open my eyes, I am projecting a new vibration onto my reality and aligning myself with a new timeline where new opportunities, new ideas, new thoughts, new outcomes, perceptions, and definitions all belong. But Laura, I hear you say, I want my actual physical reality to change. Well, then there's something that you need to understand. And that is that if you can experience your reality and maintain this vibration, you will be aligning yourself with the synchronicities, with the ideas, with the outcomes, with the people, with the situations. All of these parts of reality will be aligned with you when you go and explore your reality from this vibration, will all be aligned with you to experience and will reinforce this new vibration. If you get up from your meditation and you look at your reality, you look at the room you are in and you allow that to tune you back, to plug you back in to an old vibrational frequency, if you believe that nothing has changed just because the physical atoms that you are surrounded by all look the same, you will allow them to tune your frequency. You will believe that you haven't changed, and you will let the old energy overpower you, and you will realign yourself with all of the familiar outcomes. You will revert back to the old vibration. And this is why you can meditate every single day and you can keep experiencing this new, empowered, enlightened vibration, which you want to live within. But then when you look at physical reality and you believe physical reality is the evidence of creation, not energy being the evidence of creation, then you will allow physical reality to be what keeps you stuck in these worlds. But if you can keep remembering and stay conscious to the fact that energy creates worlds, physical reality doesn't create worlds. You will, when you feel your energetic shift within yourself, you will know the work is done. When I am my new energy, I am on a new timeline. Stay in that energy, go into your world and unwaveringly stand in that energy. And everything that happens in your day, all of the parts of reality that align with you will keep reinforcing the fact that your energy has shifted, you have shifted, you are on a new timeline. And the longer you can remain on that timeline, the longer you can remain in that energy, the more of the timeline you want to be on, the more you are weaving your life into that timeline and not reverting back to a timeline that represents the limitations that you were existed in before. I hope this was helpful. If you have any questions, let me know in the comments, and lots of love.